free soul. I'm a rebel and rogue, and I'm always on the run. With a fire inside, I ain't ever gonna die. I'm a locked and loaded gun. When the match is striking the gasoline lights, it's only just begun. One thing I learned is you could watch it all burn, but the flame ain't ever done. Raise them up a little higher. Your lighters, outlaws and outsiders. Some call me a renegade, the enemy. Throw your hands up if you feel the same. Oh, living life at the edge. Just say what you wanna say, or walk away. I'll stand tall when there's hell to pay. Ain't no power higher. We're the outlaws and outsiders. I was born in the dark with a fearless heart and a taste for the other side. I was a crazy ass kid, all the shit I did, I'm amazed that I'm still alive. They thought I'd change with a little bit of age, but you know I never will. Takes too much time to walk a straight line, I don't have time to kill. Raise your fist up higher, you fighters, outlaws and outsiders. Some call me a renegade, the enemy. Throw your hands up if you feel the same. Oh, living life at the edge. Just say what you wanna say, walk away. I'll stand tall when there's hell to pay.
And we are green. Even we start inside line with the edge.
Mark Jackson just slower than Wesley Holland.
Drivers around the corners as long as they hit their.
Yes.
everyone, welcome to the Over the Top Designs Lugnuts Tuesday Night Throwback Series, Season 1, race number 4, coming your way from Bristol Motor Speedway here tonight. Take these old school cup cars for a ride at Bristol. It's going to be interesting all night long. How will these guys fare with this car? And not enough downforce, hard to turn. Boy, oh boy, it's going to be a doozy. Now, from what I have heard, the top line's still going to be your fastest way around here tonight, which kind of surprised me, honestly. I thought with the less downforce and them slowing down as much as they are, possibly the inside line would still work. But nope, we're going to the top side here tonight. Qualifying underway right now. Let's take a look at qualifying at the moment. It's going to be Reeves, Watts, Richard, John, Burke, all in the top 5. Those cars top 5 right now. Wally back there in 6th, Arms in 7th, Wood 8th, Haynes in 9th, Andrew right now qualified in 10th. Great looking set of race cars out there tonight, getting ready to go green here in just a moment as we get ready to wrap up qualifying this evening. Man, oh man, oh man, going to be a fun one here tonight at Bristol Speedway. And you take a look as we're going to try to catch some of these cars out there qualifying. We talked to Ronald earlier on in the night. Didn't feel like he had the short run speed. He felt like he might possibly have the long run speed in the number 76 machine. See what he can come up with here tonight. With about 2 minutes left in qualifying. Of course, right now, your unofficial points leader is your pole sitter, Reeves, up front. What a showing from Watts here in the 77 machine, coming home P2. What about Patton? Danielson, good showing. Ray Richard, both those are bruisey cars right there next to each other. And it's going to be a great show with 14 cars here tonight. But let's grab your current points leader, Mr. Reeves, up here in the booth. Mitchell Reeves, Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on me?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Alrighty, man. You come in tonight, our current point leader, from what I understand. And also got the pole right now. How does it feel out there at the moment?
It's hot. It's going to be pretty slick. We're going to be starting this race, middle afternoon. These tires are going to go away quick. It's going to be very interesting to see kind of how easy these people are going to be. These cars kind of get loose with a lot of oversteer. So it's going to be an interesting race. We're going to try to keep it somewhat conservative and save these tires. They're getting eaten up a lot, but hopefully we can keep the O2 Mountain Dew machine up front tonight.
Well, buddy, I tell you what, I got a Mountain Dew sitting right over here getting ready to go. Good sponsor placement there for you.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, I ran a race in these cars the other night at Dover. I know it's a different racetrack, but my arms were exhausted by the time we got done there. You think that's going to be a problem here tonight as well?
Well, there's going to be a lot of give and take, and a lot of people are going to have to really be able to maintain their tires. So I could see there being some issues with that, especially if we have a long green flag run. But like I said, a lot of this, it's going to be interesting to see what the long run does if we get there. But it's going to be loose and really greasy, so hopefully we can keep it under us.
All right, man, you got about 13 seconds before you grid it up. We're going to let you go, Mr. Reeves, up here in the booth with us here before we go racing. A big shout out to Over the Top Designs. Of course, John working that deal. Great looking paint schemes each and every time we come out here. If you need a paint, check out Over the Top Designs on Facebook. They'll get you hooked up with a pretty race car to come out here and go racing. We're going to take a look at your starting lineup here tonight. 130 laps coming your way. Mitchell Reeves on the front row in a 02 machine. Outside of him, Jack Watts there in the 77. Row number 2, Scott Patton in that 46. Outside of him, Mr. Judd Danielson in the number 85 machine. Rolling out row number 3, Ray Richard, Ronald Klein right there in 6. Row number 7, John and Jeff D. Merck in that Pepsi 60 machine. Rolling out row number 5 is going to be Wally and Randy Arms. Randy Arms making his return after a win earlier this season. Jeffrey Wood starts 11th in that number 64. Rob Haynes in the 199 starts 12th. Rolling off the 7th position, Andrew, last week's winner in the 09, and Trent Drum there in the 12th. There you go, 12 cars rolling off down the front, down into turn number 1. Getting ready to send them loose here in the overtop side, the Lugnuts Tuesday night throwback series. And folks, I'm ready to go racing at Bristol Motor Speedway, my home racetrack. We're going to watch some great action all night long. And I want to thank you to Ronald Klein, partnered with the channel earlier in the year. And because of that, folks, we're about to get some, well, I'm not going to say too much. Quality is about to go up quite a bit. Thank you to him so much coming on board with Extreme MTV and helping us get that done. We get ready to go racing here tonight from Bristol. Take a look at Patton and that Stone River machine, number 46 on track here tonight. Number Stone River, beautiful paint job on that car as we come out of turn number 2, headed down the back straightaway at a Bristol Motor Speedway. Here we go, folks. Time to go racing at Bristol for about 35 minutes of action. Firing them off, and we are ready to go racing. Getting ready to go green right here out of turn number 4. Here we go. Green flag in the air. We're underway at Bristol. Everybody up to speed right now into turn at number 1 and taking a look at Mitchell Reeves out front. Reeves out front to 77 of Watts stuck on the outside right now. Not the worst place to be in turns 3 and 4. He'll get a run over Patton down the front straightaway. But look what I see, guys. I see the bottom line working early on just a little bit. Watts, he's going to abandon the top and jump to the bottom. That Budweiser machine to the low side underneath 36 Stone River machine. Scott Patton, he'll take second. Patton to third. Danielson to fourth. Danielson inside the top 5 right now. He's going to work to the bottom. Trying to get that Chevrolet to get the power down up off the corner to keep that car straight. Danielson in that 85 Chevrolet with Ronald Klein right there behind him. That Unical number 76. Ray Richard right there as well, and that a bruising machine. Beautiful race car set in 6th. In 7th right now, John in the 01 trying to get her done underneath the bruising 44 machine of Ray Richard. Nothing happening yet. Meanwhile, out front, Reeves in that Mountain Dew colored machine leads the way right now. Great racing early on. 5 laps complete here tonight at Bristol. 5 complete here at Bristol Motor Speedway. These guys getting after it early on. Watts trying to close the gap on Reeves. Reeves hanging on. Danielson, Ronald Klein back there. And will we have a 4th different winner here in this season? I'm telling you, that would be amazing. If we get to the situation where we got 4 races, 4 winners, that could be determined here tonight with Watts right behind him. Watts has not picked up a win yet this season, but he's in the top 2 right now, putting pressure on Reeves. Of course, Scott Patton right there in the 46, trying to do the same, but he's going to get in the outside wall a bit, and here comes Danielson, but Danielson drifting the car through 3 and 4. That alien gear machine, he's going to lose a little bit of that momentum. Going down the front straightaway, Ronald Klein sits 5th. Klein up near the wall right now trying to make it work. What about John back here? Everybody relatively in the same lap time range. 16.386 for your race leader last time by. Now 16.465. Everybody working it out right now. Right now underneath of Reeves right now is Mr. Watts. Watts trying to get it done. Jack Watts in that number 77 machine. Trying to get her done. 11 complete here tonight. How about that? Jack Watts doing everything he can. Stay right there with the race leader of Reeves. And you know Jack Watts hasn't had the season he looked for all evening or all year long so far. But right now, getting after it, getting it done. Watts on the bottom, 12 already complete. Folks, we're blasting through this one. 12 to 130 in the books already here tonight on a Tuesday night. Watts right there doing everything he can. And I tell you what, I'm impressed by Jack Watts right now, staying with the race leader of Reeves. Not letting him get away from him just yet. Keeping him in check right off his nose. But look at Patton. We're about to have a 3-car battle for the race lead right here in a moment at Bristol. Reeves up near the fence, nearly getting into the fence, but don't look now. The alien gear machine at Dangles closing in also. And these guys putting on a show up front here tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway, nose to tail at the moment. 15 of the 130 already in the books, burning the laps up here at Bristol. Reeves and Watts leads the way at Bristol Motor Speedway tonight. All right, as they work their way through. Everybody hanging on. Wally back there in 12th. Of course, Wally, our Firecracker 400 winner, but a preseason event. Picked that up, got a nice looking trophy back on September the 5th. Expect him to have a little bit better season than what he's had, but he's picking it up here. 18 of 130 complete, Wally says himself. Right now up front is a three-car tango at the front of the field. 3 cars under a blanket. You got Mountain Dew, Budweiser, and Stone River with a fishing sponsorship on it. Man, that's a combination at the front of the pack right now. We got fishing, Mountain Dew, and Budweiser. Huh. That sounds like some type of party that you might want to go to. As they work right now, 3 cars under a blanket. Stone River right there in the third. That's going to be Scott Pat. And he's going to put that fish right up on the back bumper of that Budweiser machine here in just a moment. And he is there. A little bit of right front damage on that Stone River machine. He's making that car as strong as he can. Trying to get the Watts. Watts holding him back right now. As we right now, Watts up here in second. Where's Mert? Mert's back here in 7th in that Pepsi machine. He's going to have to get up there and join the party at the front of the field if he can. Right now, running in P7. Merck running in P7. 22 already down here tonight. As they work their way off the back turn number 3 and 4. Laps complete. These tires are starting to go away a bit on these race cars. Patton right now though, trying to hang on to get to second. He'll get there. He'll move around. What's there in the 77? So Patton to second. Patton up to second right now, right behind Reeves. Reeves holding them back there as they're single file off of the corner once again. 24 laps complete here tonight. Reeves and Patton going at it. Again, 24 laps complete here tonight. At Bristol Motor Speedway, Patton at the bottom of the racetrack. He's going to try to make it work. Nowhere to go. He'll have to fall back in the line here. Patton doing a great job hanging on. Folks, we're going to go crank it up here. At Bristol Motor Speedway, 26 on the board this time by.
Flag is out.
Alrighty, sorry about that, folks. Back here with you once again. First caution of the night. We're going to try to go back and find out what actually happened. Bring the yellow out here. Again, the first yellow of the evening. Here on Extreme SM TV. And it looks like it's going to be Merck, so we're going to go grab our instant replay here. Find what happened to Jeff D. Merck to bring the caution out. Looks like he was right behind Danielson here. 32 of 130 complete. Danielson got the fence. Oh, nowhere for Merck to go. Literally nothing Merck could have done there. One more look at it here. As a wreck coming off of turn number 4. Danielson was quite high on the racetrack here. More look at it. Judd Danielson gets in the outside wall. Jeff on the bottom, nowhere to go. That number 60 Pepsi machine is going to be a crinkled up mess on the front straightaway here. Him slide right down across the start finish line. Makes hard contact with the inside wall. That's going to bring out the first caution of the night here on Extreme Sim. Get back to our normal caution. Again, first yellow of the night here as Jeff D. Merck got caught up with Danielson. Let's see if we got time for a quickie interview, maybe. And nope, Wally's out front. We're not going to have time for a quickie interview. We're going to get ready to go back to racing action here. Lap number 34 of 130 tonight. Let's get ready to go. Again, coming back to green. Here on Extreme Sim TV, we are green. Back underway once again. Lap number 35 goes on the board. Just under 100 laps to go. Wally leads this one right now off of pit road. He's going to have a firestorm behind him. As we look at the 199 of Rob Haynes, man, Haynes to the top. Great run, he'll clear. Move Mitchell to second. Move Jack Wants to third. Wally dropping back on the bottom. Here comes Klein. Here comes Randy Arms. We haven't seen him in a couple of weeks. Of course, he picked up a win earlier in the season right now in the 83. Wally, Scott Patton, all these guys right now. 37 and 130 complete. Patton up on the top side. Look at Klein working his way through. He was optimistic coming into the night, but they're going to be contact there. Patton and Klein got together. And who was that dropped like a rock? That was Rob Haynes. What in the world happened to Haynes? Quick replay here if we can. What happened to that number 199 machine of Haynes? Let's go back and take a look. He dropped like a rock. He just went to the bottom and got out of the way. He didn't move by him, just getting down out of the way. He didn't feel like he was enough. He drops to 12th. Now back up front, it's going to be Reeves, Watts, Randy Arms, Pat. Top 4 right now, 40 of 130 complete here tonight at Bristol Motor Speed. Again, a long ways to go. Reeves back up front. But behind him, Watts going at it. Right back at him. A little bit of damage on the right side of that number 77 machine as they're side by side behind them. Randy Arms and Scott Patton putting up a bit of a battle here. This battle is going to be going on for a few moments. Great battle right now. That's Randy Arms in 4th. Patton on the bottom. Patton trying to come up with something to get underneath Watts. Watts going to give him just enough room there. And I mean, there was enough room to put a piece of paper between those cars at one point, but they'll get it worked out. 42 laps complete tonight, folks. About 24 minutes of racing. I know a certain somebody in the broadcast booth is probably glad to hear that call. It's got to be up really early in the morning. So as we work our way through here at Bristol Motor Speedway, 34 on the board this time by. And come on, folks, if you're watching this stream live, go ahead and share it on Facebook, please. Get the word out there. Some great racing out of the Loose Lugnuts Tuesday night Throwback series. And I've got some news coming out of this league here in a very short time regarding next season that I actually need to go talk to them about. So it'll be interesting to see how that comes out. As Reed's out front, Patton in second. Patton setting second right now. B6 on 130 complete. So as we work our way through right now, Patton and Reeves are going at it. And this should be interesting. Who can hang on where? And you see it right there. Reeves still hanging on. Patton trying to put some pressure on him, but it's not going to work right now. Patton and Reeves, nose to tail, 48 on the board. Watch drop to third. Randy Arms, one of our winners this season. In fourth. Ronald Klein in fifth. The 01 of John in sixth. 39 complete this time by. 9 laps complete here tonight. And these guys are getting after it. So, 50 laps on the board here tonight. Up front is a Mitchell Reeves. He's going to have his rival right there on his back bumper. His name's Scott Patton. Scott Patton doing everything humanly possible to get around that number 02 Mountain Dew machine, but right now it's no good. Can't make it work. 51 on the board of 130 tonight. These guys are going after it tonight, folks. They're not giving each other any room at all, period, whatsoever. And they're putting on a show tonight for you guys at home. 52 laps of 130 in the books. Don't forget, we'll be back tomorrow night, again tomorrow evening, with the free-for-all on Hometown series, along with Back to Blue Truck series on Thursday, I believe is that date, on that one. As they work their way through right now. 54 on the board of 130. And up front, Reeves and Patton going at it. Watts Arms working his way through. Randy Arms coming up into the top three now. But look at our own Ronald Klein, man. He is not giving up inside the top five here. Just shy of 60 complete here tonight. Closing in on halfway. 65 will be our halfway point for this one. John, Merck, all these guys still within fighting range here at Bristol. And it's a 130 lap free for all here at Bristol Motor Speedway. 56 on the board this time by. And again, this throwback series, man, is a lot of fun to watch these guys come out here and absolutely have to wield these cars. Not like your normal races that we see where you've got plenty of downforce, plenty of all this stuff. You come out here with these cars, man, you've got to know what you're doing. If not, you're going to be in trouble. I'm right now still hanging on. Nose to tail, bumper to bumper. And right now, continuing to put up a fight at 58 of 130. 58 of 130 complete. Reeves still up front, Patton right there behind him. So as we continue along, everybody to the top side, just like we predicted tonight. A lot of drivers predicted the top side would be the way to go here at Bristol, and so far, they are completely right on that one. I kind of thought different, but looks like they're proving me wrong here tonight. In on the top side here, they're going to work their way around Wally here, the 75 for him to go a lap down. Just shy of halfway tonight. Again, we've had one caution here tonight. Had one caution. Look at Patton move to the bottom, trying to pick up something. 61 and 130 complete. Two on the board. Everybody knows to tail. course, next week we head off to Talladega Super Speedway on the 20th. Actually, I think we're off next week, and then we go to Talladega on the 20th. So keep that in mind. Talladega, your next racetrack coming up. Double check that right quick to make sure my math is accurate. Nope, next week is the 20th. Derpy derp. All right, we go to Talladega next week here in the Throwback series. Patton right there. Watts back here in fourth. Mine in fifth. John and Jeff. The top 7 at the moment. Wrinkle on the nose of that Pepsi number 16 here. He's having to deal with at the moment. So a little bit of a crinkle on that nose. He's having to fight through again. We do have rounds in this championship. Playoffs will take effect. We're going to get to that later on in the year. We will have a championship round and all that good stuff coming up later on in the year. But right now, everybody's just trying to survive here at Bristol Motor Speedway. With Reeves still out front, he's led the majority of the laps tonight. Just past halfway here, leading 63 so far, with 64 to go. But he's again got that Stone River machine right there behind him. Got a fish on his back bumper. That Stone River machine going at it. 68 on the board, and these guys working their way around. Looks to be the 09. Let me double check that for you. Oh, big mistake. Haynes, Reeves. Oh my goodness. Seen right there that the Reeves had to work his way by Haynes. And Haynes not at all on the pace tonight, back in 11th. Not tonight, he was wanting now, neither is Andrew, man. Andrew way off the pace in the 09 machine. I don't mind what is wrong with Andrew's car tonight. It is way off in that 09. And that's where we sat right now as we work our way through a course coming up. Rounds, racing coming up, Talladega, Phoenix, Richmond, and then off to Watkins Glen. Those races coming up here on Extreme TV for the Tuesday night Throwback series. And everybody's kind of calmed down right now. Still single file for the most part. Judd Danielson right there behind a Merc. Patton still in second, about 1/10 of a second back. Everybody holding serve where they're at right now. Not really doing anything too crazy at the moment. Everybody holding serve here. 72 laps complete at Bristol Motor Speedway. I'm pretty happy here with the racing we've seen here tonight. Been good all night long, and it continues to be. Now, right now, 73 of 130 complete here tonight. Right now, you see, right now, Judd Danielson, Merck, going at it up in front of them, Watts. And those guys, they made a bit of mistake, and they're going to get shuffled out. I'll look up front as you got the O2 machine of Reeves, Patton, Randy Arm. All of these guys inside the top 3 right now, duking it out here for a race win in Bristol. And folks, believe it or not, we're already 76 laps through this thing. We're closing in on the back half of this race. But man, you've got to be impressed with that O2 Mountain Dew machine of Reeves. He has led so many laps here tonight. As long as he doesn't make a mistake, he's going to hang on and get the win here, I'm pretty sure. But we're going to go crank it up one more time here tonight at Bristol. If anything happens, I'll cut you out of the crank it up. We'll be right back. once again live as we've got a battle for the race lead. And if you take a look at it, it's going to be Randy Arms. He's caught up to your race leader of Mitchell Reeves, and Arms trying to get it done. Of course, he's not been here last week, but he is back in full force. Running second right now to Reeves. And those two going after it here, 82 on the board of 130. And again, these two absolute nuts up front. Can Reeves hold off the onslaught from Arms? Something tells me no, but I could be wrong, but here comes Arms. He's almost clear, just had to lift though. Couldn't make it work. 84 on the board. Again, they ran 51 laps on this stint since that last caution. And you look at it and you go, hang on, who is going to make it work on old tires? Reeves has been so dominant early on Freshies. Now as the tires wear, he's got Arms to the bottom. Arms officially leading that lap, and Arms will slide up, taking the race lead away from Reeves. Reeves drops to second. I wish I could say it was a surprise there, but the tires wearing away on that Mountain Dew 02 team. Yeah, right now, 86 or 130 complete. Arms out in front, Reeves second, Pat third, Klein. Right now trying to move his way up into the top three. Now you're starting to see the guys that may conserve a little bit of tire work their way forward, and somebody that's going to be in that camp, or excuse me, the 76. 88 on the board of 130 tonight. .88 of 130 right now. Reed up there in second, trying to run back down on, not panning out the way he would want it to go here at Bristol. I know everybody fighting their way through this one. 90 on the board. Arms are Reeves fine. Right now 90 of 130 complete. Judd Danielson also back there, hanging in there as well. .90 30 complete. Right now, as we work our way through, coming close to just under 40 to go. But Arms up front, Reeves trying to run him back down. What about Ray Richard? Back here a pretty good ways back. Won't got Pat. Patton is now dropped out of the top 5. And here comes the 77 of Watts. 3 laps down, but he's on fresher tires. And we got another car on pit road as we start to cycle through 3 flag stops. That's going to be Jeffrey Wood on pit road. Randy Arms out front. Can Randy Arms make it from here? I don't think so. Have to run, let's see, they ran 61 laps so far. They're going to be in somewhere in the neighborhood of 100 laps on fuel. I would imagine you see the pit road before this race is done. That in mind, fuel could be an issue as we get down into the later stages of this one. Right now, everybody hang on right around the bottom. Is the 30 of Randy Arms. Mitchell in second. Reeves trying to do anything he can to reel back in Randy Arms. Man, oh man, Reeves gets out a little wide there. There comes the 64 on by. He's going to be fresh tires as well. Man, if I'm Reeves, I'm coming to pit road now. I'm not going to try to push the issue. I'm going to come on down, take 4 fresh tires if I don't think I can make it. I'm not going to wait till later on in the race to do that. Reeves in the 02 Mountain Dew machine, bowling in the line. Lap number 98 complete this time by. Randy Arms up there in the front. The casserole machine up in the race lead. Man, he's like, man, oh man, he is like a genie that just shows up and steals a win and disappears. It's happening again with the 83. And right now up in front at Bristol. Man, oh man, if he can hang on, but he's got a little bit of a problem here because here comes the 64 machine of Jeffrey Wood, fresh tires. I'll just pull over and let Jeffrey go. Say bye-bye, Woody. Let old Jeffrey Wood go. Randy's going to do just that bone line. He'll have 30 to go this time by. 30 to go for that beautiful number 83 machine out in front of the pack. And he's just got to hang on for 30 more laps here if his wheel can make it all the way. And you look back at everything that's happened this season, and he's working his way by the 76 machine right there. And he is just on rails. Part of pit road, it's going to be Ray Richard. Now that'll leave 3 on the racetrack, old tires. I believe that, and maybe looking at coming down here pretty soon. Fell way off the face. And Scott back in trouble front straightaway. I seen one car go around right off in front of Pat. Gonna try to get a car number on who it was. But there was a car that went around, and it was the 15 machine of, or the 75 machine of Wally, but he's back running here. No caution, lap 104 this time by. Waiting on the leaders possibly to hit pit road. Randy Arms up in front. You can take a look at it. Take a look last time out. It was Andrew up front. And Arms did make last week. It was the week before that. He missed. Come up second last week. Trying to pick up another one here tonight. 6 on the board. Monitoring the top 3 possible pit stops. There is the 02 of Reeves on fresh tires. Man, Randy's got to get to pit road. You'll end up losing way too much time out here on oldies against those fresh tires here. 107 and 130 complete. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry about that, folks. We had an internet drop in. Sorry, nothing I can do about that. The tire strategy and pit strategy going to bring this thing to a close with 20 laps to go. Here at Bristol, I cannot believe it. I'm even saying these words right now. Tire and pit strategy could be the end of this race. As up front, Randy Arms, Ronald Klein, Jeff D. Burke, all these guys out front have not pitted. Ronald Klein, Jeff D. Merck, they haven't pitted, but the first car on fresh tires, old Mitchell Reeves on a freshies in a 4th. And I will tell you what, these guys up front have to be praying for a caution right now, because that's the only way that's going to keep Reeves behind them when this thing cycles through. 17 laps to go. 17 to go here at Bristol Motor Speedway. How long is Randy going to stay out there and try? Press his luck and keep it going. 16 laps to go this time by. And Randy has really got to be questioning right now. Can he make it on field? That is my question, along with everybody else's here tonight. Right now, 14 to go. Randy staying out there. Jeff in second. Now the other car, only other car that could possibly make it. And I tell you what, Jeff's in a good spot. Because looking at it here, he's been on the racetrack 39 laps. So if Randy pits, it's going to give Jeff the lead. And it's going to come down to if the O2 machine can catch him. Well, the laps to go this time by as they fight through their arms out in front. Jeff D. Merck in second. Two laps down to your race leader. But right behind him is going to be Reeves. Man, I'm at 11 to go right now. Randy Arms still holding on. 87 laps complete in his stint. Give it 10 to go. Give her 10 to go this time by. Randy Arms still up front. Can he make it all the way? And Randy's got to be biting toenails over here, trying to make this work. 8 to go. He could still win at Bristol Motor Speedway if he can work this out for another, 9 laps or so. It's going to put him about 99 laps on fuel here at Bristol. Down the front straightaway, 8 to go this time by. 8 laps to go. Right now, Arms out front. Jeff D. Merck in second. You see Arms putting a couple of more cars, multiple laps down. That's a 76 Ronald Klein, 3 laps down right now with 8 to go. 8 to go at Bristol Motor Speedway. Randy Arms trying to pull one off. Here comes Reeves. That'll put him one lap down. That's significant. Because if the caution comes out now, he would get a wave around. And that would put him back on the lead lap. So Reeves will pick it up to one lap down. Right now, Arms does not want to see a caution. He's just got to let it roll out here. He's got them side by side behind him. The 44 of Ray Richards back there trying to nose his way around. He had Merck on the top side. Merck coming through in third. But right now, nobody can do anything unless Randy Arms either runs out of fuel, comes to pit road, or there's a caution. Now with 4 laps to go, Arms desperately wants this thing just to run out. Can he have enough fuel in that Castrol number 83 machine to make it all the way? Here at Bristol, he's 3 laps away. He should, in theory, I think, get there. If you look at it, Bristol, on average, you can have over 100 laps of fuel in the tank. And they're going to work their way through. To see 2 laps to go. Arms well off the pace. 18.9 that time by. Reeves 17.4. But this time by, Randy Arms will come out of 3 and 4 to see the white flag wave. If he can make it one more time around, he'll become our first 2-time winner of the season. Randy Arms out of turn number 2, really slow, but looks to be under power. Headed to 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, it's going to give it to Randy Arms. About out of fuel, I do believe. But Randy Arms, nevertheless, going to take it home here tonight. Had just enough fuel to make it. Congratulations, Randy Arms. Went 47 laps here tonight. And you take a look at it, and Reeves coming home second. Merck scored 3rd here tonight. But Randy Arms proved it could be done. He made it all the way. And let's get a word in with him here in just a moment here on Extreme Sim TV. As Randy Arms picking up his 2nd win of the season in that number 00083 machine. And let's grab Randy Arms wherever he may be. There he is. Over the top Motorsports chat.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Randy Arms, man, up here in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, but I got you.
Oh, man. Well, buddy, how close were you on fuel?
Fuel, we were good. The tires, that was, the big issue. Everybody started to blow the right front. And some reason I was able just to save mine. It did finally go out there with about 2 to go. So I mean, it was close. I don't know what I was doing different than anybody else, but I was just able to save that right front and was able to just take her easy and bring her home, P1.
Well, man, you picked up another win here, win number 2 on the season for that number 83 Castrol machine. Great run here tonight, buddy.
Yeah, so it was fun. Didn't qualify that well, so I had to start, about mid-pack, but just slowly worked our way up. Had a good run there with Mitch and Patton, and as the race went on, I guess we were just easier on that right front. We were just slowly able to pull away, and they able to bring her home. So yeah, we'll take it. 2 out of 3 races I've ran this year, I've won. So I feel like it might be a good season for us.
Righty, man. You got anybody you'd like to thank before I let you go, buddy?
Yeah, I just want to thank Castrol, Poske's Performance Parts, Octane Race Products, Chevrolet. Then I thank the league for putting on these races, and thank you for putting on the broadcast each week. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, for everybody, again, good job coming home with tonight.
Thank you.
All right, let's get a hold of Mitchell down there in the over-the-top design, over-the-top motorsport. Mitchell Reeves, man, up here in the booth.
Yeah, we got you, man.
Well, you got beat on strategy tonight, buddy.
Oh yeah, no, we got our teeth kicked in. Yeah, Randy just found out earlier than everybody because I figured it out with about 15, 20 to go. The bottom wasn't the quickest, but it saved the right front. And the fact that the preferred line here is the outside. There's no doubt about it. That is the quickest line. And I defended the lead for majority of the time we were up front on the top side. Me and Scott had a heck of a battle there for a long time. But inevitably, over the long run, that right front just got ate up going on the outside, and it showed. We went, once he got by us, it just really started deteriorating. And matter of fact, when I pitted, I had 1% left on my right front. So I did what I could, and to get back to P2 after all that, not too much to complain about.
10-4, buddy. Well, a heck of a night for you. Congratulations. Good run for you, Mr. Reeves. Anybody you'd like to thank, buddy?
Yeah, I got to give a shout out to my fiance Caitlin for everything she does for me. We're coming up on our last weekend of real racing, and then it's virtual racing for the off season till about March or so. So hopefully we'll have a good real drag race this weekend. Got to give a shout out over the Top Motorsports. We finished 2nd, 3rd, and I think Ron finished maybe 8th. So got to give a shout out to them. Huge shout out to Randy Arms. He took us to school tonight on strategy, and it paid off. And over the Top Paints and Designs for this beautiful Mountain Dew 02. Glad that it's always good when the announcer's drinking your sponsor. I figured that might put us in victory lane, but 2nd place isn't too much to complain about. So,
alrighty, man. Well, good job coming home 2nd here tonight. Congratulations.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
All right, let's give the driver that number 60 machine up here. Hey, Jeffrey, Matt up here in the booth. Got a copy?
I do, Mr. Matt. What's up?
Well, driver the number 60 machine coming home 3rd here tonight. Good run for you, buddy.
Yeah, I didn't have the car to keep up with them guys up front. I had that earlier incident with Mr. Danielson there. Went in, used my fast repair. Really the only chance I had was go in short pit, get fresher tires, got me back into the top 3. I'm happy with the podium with the Over the Top Motorsports Pepsi Chevrolet.
Well, man, you did a great job bringing her home on a podium. When you head to Alabama next, Talladega.
Top Motorsports, my teammates, Mitchell Reeves, our satellite teammate there, Randy Squeak Arms. He comes in and gets all the information from us and then takes it and whoops us with it. So he's a satellite team. Big boss man, John Hendrick, appreciate him putting on the league, painting all these cars. He painted this Over the Top Motorsports Pepsi Chevrolet here. I'm trying to remember who the sponsor is for this series. I'm not sure if we got one, but thank all of our sponsors, Back to Blue, Abruzzi, SK, Scoops Old Fashioned Ice Cream. If I missed anybody, I apologize. And last but certainly not least, Matt up in the broadcast booth putting on the show. Oh, yeah. Wait.
Got
and
another
my,
one.
and my loving wife sitting in there in the living room watching the broadcast. Wanted to let her know I appreciate her letting me do this for fun and that I love her. And happy 17th birthday to my son Colby. He turned 17 today.
Happy birthday to Kobe, man. Great deal. I tell you what, I think next time, bud, I think I put the wife on the first of the list. You know, because you do have to go like be in there with her after all this to get beat up.
Yeah.
I think I put her before the sponsors.
With my old man brain, she's just happy that she gets on the list. Period.
Oh, damn poor buddy. Well, man, we'll see you next week, brother.
All right, Matt. Have a good night, man. See you.
All right, see you, buddy. Alrighty, folks, and I do apologize about the internet dropping there for a moment. Nights got her right immediately back up, but man, what a night it was. Let's take a look at our unfolds here tonight. See right there, Arms, Reeves, Merck, Danielson on fifth here tonight. Was John, good run for him. About the top five. Coming home six here in Watts. Seventh is eighth is going to be Wood. Ninth is Klein. Grant comes home. Well, folks, there it was. 30 laps. The over the top designs. Throwback, or Tuesday night throwback series here on Extreme from Bristol. Back here next week from Talladega. Till then, everyone stay safe. Have a great night and God bless.
Got a gypsy soul, I'm a rebel and rogue, and I'm always on the run with a fire